The best era to grow up in was the 2000s to 2010s. Do you remember pretending to sleep while secretly playing your Nintendo DS? Let's take a trip down memory lane. TV shows had truly peaked during this time, and we've got a lot of all-time classics. Nickelodeon was the first channel I ever watched as a young kid, and it produced banger after banger like SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly OddParents, Invader Zim, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, El Tigre, Back of the Barnyard, Drake and Josh, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fanboy and Chum Chum, iCarly, The Mighty Bee, Big Time Rush, Tough Puppy, Dragon Ball Z Kai, and The Legend of Korra. Nickelodeon had heat in its prime, but now I'm scared to even look at the channel out of fear of major cringe. Then we have the Cartoon Network shows: Ed, Edd and Eddy, Teen Titans, Adventure Time Regular Show, The Amazing World of Gumball, Ben 10, Steven's Universe, We Bare Bears, and I can't forget my personal favorite, NINJAGO. This show is so amazing. I still watch it till this day, as it still has new seasons coming out each year. I'd recommend it to anyone, and we saved my favorite channel for last, the Disney Channel. And there was a lot of great shows like Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Zack and Cody, American Dragon, Jake Long, Wizards of Waverly Place, Phineas and Ferb, Fishhooks, Good Luck Charlie, Shake It Up, Austin and Ally, Gravity Falls, Hair of Kings, Kick Buttowski, Lab Rats, and my personal favorite, Jessie. There was really a show for everyone. No cringe, just quality. Games felt more complete and less rushed than what we have today. First, we have to talk about the Wii. I remember when my cousins used to visit, they would always bring their Wii, since I never had one, and we would used to play swordplay all the time, as we nearly hit everything over in the living room trying to knock each other off the platform. And then we have the DS family. I remember early mornings at school, me and my friends would play Smash 4, and I have distinct memories of when my friends, we'll call him Kyle, naring me on repeats with Palutena. Poor Greninja never stood a chance. And I can't forget spending hours grinding on training and catching new Pokemon on my 3DS for competitive play during the X and Y and Sun and Moon days. Mobile games as well started to blossom around this time, such as Angry Birds, Crossy Road, Pokemon Go, Geometry Dash, Temple Run, and Flappy Bird. These were always fun to play while the teacher told us to do an assignment and we decided just to do something else. But the game I have to give a shout out for personal fond memories is Roblox. Back in 2012, I never had any gaming consoles at home, so I just had to play random games I found on the internet, till one day I found Roblox in this game called Chaos Canyon, and for the next couple of years, I would play mini games such as Natural Disaster Survival, Person 299's minigames, and Possession, and made friends that I still talk to till this day. Also, rip Pokemon Brick Bronze. Movies from the 2000s to early 2010s were just built different. During this time, Disney, Pixar, and Illumination were making all-time classics. Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Shrek, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Madagascar, The Bee Movie, Kung Fu Panda, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Monsters vs. Aliens, Up, How to Train Your Dragon, Despicable Me, and my personal favorite, Cars, for introducing me to the coldest guy to ever exist. In fact, the movies from this time period were so good that most of the movies made today are just sequels or remakes of what came out before us. And that's something I feel bad for the kids that were born after or in the late 2010s, as the movies they're seeing today are more mid-remakes and sequels from the movies that we got. But we can't talk about the 2010s without mentioning one of the best things to come out of this decade, YouTube, and more specifically YouTubers. First, we can't forget about the comedians. It was a golden age for comedy. You had YouTubers such as Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, and so many others back in their prime, making content that you could not miss, such as Bad Internet Rappers, The Gentleman's Guide, Rad Chef, Human Cake, and so many more legendary videos that will be looked back as all-time internet classics. As a new video upload was like a can't miss event, as the next day, in school, my friends would start making references to whatever they posted on that day. And then we have the internet trends, the mannequin challenge, the ice bucket challenge, the color of the dress, the Harlem Shake, and so much more. But my favorite part of YouTube was the gaming section. I remember back in 2014, one day in June, scrolling through YouTube, this video appeared in front of me called Warning, Scariest Game in Years, Five Nights at Freddy's Part 1 by a YouTuber named Markiplier, and from there I was hooked, watching all of his videos, from the Impossible Quiz to my favorites, his prop hunt videos, that introduced me to new YouTubers such as Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie. I remember it was the highlight of my day to come home from a long day of school, finish my homework, and then go onto YouTube to watch one of my favorite YouTubers and see what would they encounter today. YouTube has allowed us all to create memories that will last a lifetime. What was your favorite nostalgic moment moment in the 2000s and or 2010s, and tell me what you'd like to see next. Remember to leave a like and subscribe as more videos are coming. See you next time in the Sanctuary.